I guess I can go ahead and start a midweek video. Tomorrow morning I got to take it all the way up to the yard. But yeah, I think we're full up over here right now. We're not even supposed to really have the trailer right here. They don't want you driving on the grass. There ain't no grass. So yeah, we'll get that done. Start the work week, midweek, or next weekend. I think we'll move some more stuff into that. Try to figure out, maybe put the little fencing back there. Yeah, we'll talk more here in just a second. All right, get out the way. This is the yard dog. I'm gonna drop this off right here. Little something I was informed, I'm not supposed to work on it in the yard, on the yard. So, a little bit of a change. I'm gonna figure out a way to work on it. I'm gonna show a lot of the fabrication and stuff that I'm doing at the house, and then I'm gonna figure out a way to get the welded on. Really, all I gotta do is I need to get the cross members welded on. If I can get the cross members welded on, it would be drivable as long as I have the stock gas tank until I get that switched over to the fuel cell. So for now, I may end up keeping the gas tank in the bed. I've already put the gas tank back in the bed right here. So if I just hook up all the lines again like they were, then I'd be able to get it started and drive. But I'll have to get the bed off somehow and fabricate the bed mounts or the cross members, get the cross members made up, get those in, and then I gotta tack weld I gotta get the drive shaft tunnel in and put that in, and then the truck should be drivable because I could bolt the seats back in very easily. So it's one thing after another, like I keep saying, like you guys keep figuring out. So I'm gonna leave it right here for now on top of the trailer. Next weekend when I get in, on Friday, Saturday, whenever I get in, then I gotta go ahead and roll it off the trailer so I can use the trailer next weekend to be able to move a bunch more stuff from the other house out of the garage. We'll get this figured out. This truck's gonna get built one way or the other. I mean, even if I have to pick it up, take it home for the weekend, work on it, and then bring it back out here, that's what I'm gonna end up doing. I mean, one way or the other, this fucking truck's getting built. It's not gonna be sitting. I'm not having my wife cry again. So yeah, that's what I'm gonna have to do. I'm gonna have to drag it home on the weekends, work on it, and bring it back the fuck up here, drop it off. But I'm not mad at my boss, the owner of the company. He's got rules and regulation that he has to go by. This is a business. This yard is regulated and controlled pretty much by his insurance, and if his insurance was to find out that this is going on, he can lose his insurance. And if he loses the insurance, then you lose your business. So I completely understand. I've been with these guys for 23 years with the family, and I love them, and I'm not gonna do something that's gonna hurt them or my job. I mean, you know, if it hurts them, that hurts me too. Messes my job up. So we'll get this figured out, and we're gonna get this truck built. Like I said, even if I gotta drag it home on the weekends, we'll get it figured out. This trailer will end up becoming the workshop for the fucking truck. Once I get everything moved, this truck will end up sitting on the trailer until I get it done. All right, I gotta get my shit together, and I gotta get the fuck out of here. Time to go. All right, here's the thing. Me and my wife have been talking since I was at the yard. It's been about 2 or 3 days. It's now Wednesday afternoon, and we did a whole bunch of talking. Since we can't build on the yard, can't do that. Basically what we're going to do is we're going to end up taking, we can only have 2 vehicles at the trailer park where our lot is. So we can have one that we drive all the time, and 2 we have the Ranger. So we're going to set up the Ranger in the driveway like we did years back at the trailer park. This is just a different trailer park. I saw a guy the other day who was taking his hub off and changing his bearings and brakes and everything in his little driveway. So it's not beyond us to be able to work on something. The Ranger is already licensed. It has proper registration and insurance. So they can't get me for that. So that's what we're going to do. All we got to do is build the cross members and do the pan hard bar, and we can start putting everything back together. We can worry about cleaning it up and making it look real pretty later on. For now, we just need to get it back on the road. That's number one priority so that it can start driving again. For this weekend, we're not doing nothing this weekend. Except moving more stuff around and getting the rest of the stuff out of the garage that was in there, getting that over to the new house, into the mini shop, start straightening up the mini shop, because the mini shop's going to have to take on a whole lot. We're talking about being able to run power to the mini shop and running 220 out to the mini shop so that we can run a welder out there. It is possible. I've already bought, it's an $80 adapter that goes onto a generator to the welder. That's already bought. It's sitting at the house waiting on me to get there. The next thing, we got to figure out something else to drive, but we've got a master plan of paying off a lot of bills so that we can have money back in our pocket. Right now, we're paying, you guys are going to trip out, some of you, but some of you are going to understand, we're paying $400 a month on the furniture that's in storage. So no, we don't want to sell our furniture, but we're going to end up selling the F-250. The F-250 is up for sale. It's a dang good work truck. Fixed the problem. It's not overheating because it needed a new water pump. So we put the new water pump on. Haven't had any problems out of it. I pulled the old camper. I pulled the Ranger all the way to the yard at 75 miles an hour, and it didn't miss a beat. No overheating, nothing. So good, solid truck, solid work truck. If anybody knows about it, we can get it on a transport, have it transported to wherever you are. I want $3,500 for it. It's a damn good truck. Nothing wrong with it. I drive it every week. So with that being said, we're going to sell that, and we can use that money and pay off the furniture. That's number one. Number two, the X Mark Zero Turn, my lawnmower. I don't need it. It'll be in storage for the next 2 years. So I'm working on trying to sell it to a couple of friends that are possibly wanting to buy it. So we'll see how that goes. If I can get that done, that's another $100 a month. Once I have that money in my pocket, I can start paying off other bills. I can pay off the golf cart quickly. And then once that's paid off, that's another $150 in our pocket. So, I mean, we can just start knocking everything down. By the end of the year, hell, we'll be sitting freaking great. It's all about seeing a goal and shooting for that goal. Don't give up, ever. Keep your mind above what's going on. Always look at the next step. There's nothing about this that is bad. You know, so you guys don't have to feel sorry for us. It's just part of life. Life happens, and you got to learn how to win. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to win. We're going to still build our truck. We're still going to petition. Well, we're hang-arounds now, but we're going to hopefully become petitioners of Freaks of Nature. And then hopefully by Sparks, who knows? We might have it painted all the way. At least primered. We'll have it sanded down and at least primered by the time Sparks comes around. That's October from now. August, September. No, I mean January, February, March, April. It's April right now. April, May, June, July, August, September, October. We got 6 months. What can we do in 6 months? For the next half a month, we're going to be moving shit around and getting things cleaned up and prepared. We might be able to work on the Ranger a little bit once we get it over there. I'm going to have to find another spot. If the F-250 doesn't sell, I have to find somewhere else to park it. Who knows? Maybe I can get like Uber rides each week. It was costing me $20 fucking to drive to the yard and back. And I did that twice. So, I mean, that's almost $40. a week that I'm spending on gas money for that. So that's why we need to get rid of that. And there's a few other things that I'm probably going to end up putting up for sale. I may end up putting up my fat bike and a few other things that are in storage. I got to move some stuff around and find out what's going on. So this is what's going on. We're going to set a train in motion, and we're just going to keep going down that track, and we're going to come out the other side shiny as hell, not giving up. Every roadblock, we're going to find a way around it. We are going to find a way around it. We're going to keep mini trucking. We're going to keep building our trucks. My wife is the one who has this awesome idea. She's been telling me from the start. I'll just go ahead and say it. She's been telling me from the start that we need to put the Ranger in the driveway over there and start working on it. Because what can they do? Nothing. The guy next door's got all kinds of stuff. The guy on the other side of me, you know, he doesn't have wonderful looking stuff. So, I mean, it's not like I'm going to degrade anybody's lot. It's not like I'm going to make anybody look bad by putting that Ranger in the driveway. Am I? I mean, I think it looks like a pretty good yard ornament if it never moved and just sat there. So, that's the deal with that. That's how we're going to keep going forward, and we're going to make this shit work. Yeah, we're going to keep mini trucking. So this weekend, again, recap, we are going to go over to the old house. We're going to load up the rest of what we can that's in the garage, get all that stuff moved over. Aunt Lynn is going to probably be helping us. She's getting the old washer, dryer, and refrigerator for her house. We're going to give that to her so she can have it. And hopefully we have enough time we can start moving those bricks, because I've changed my mind. I want the bricks, so we're going to move the bricks. So anyway, that's enough rambling on. Do what you got to do to keep your head above water and keep going forward. Don't give up on your dreams. We're not. We're not. We're not at all. We will be at Slamily this year. We've got money already started to try to put money aside for Slamily reunion in Fort Smith, Arkansas. That's coming up in August. I think it's August 16th, 17th, and 18th. We're staying at the Courtyard Marriott, is where we're gonna stay in downtown Fort Smith, and hopefully we'll get the truck running by then. But if not, it will be trailered and it will show at Slamily. I don't care if it wins anything. It's the point that we're gonna be there. We are going to be there. We're going to represent Freaks of Nature, and we're going to do it up. So never forget Freaks of Nature. Never forget Earthscraper69. Follow me on Snapchat. Follow me on Instagram. I have a Tumblr, but it really doesn't do much. Facebook, Lawrence Falcon Duarte. And I've got a fan page, Earthscraper69. You can search. Put it in the search engine, Earthscraper69, and you will find links to wherever I am. Talk to you guys on the next video. See you this weekend.